Sorry, got out here a little late today. Coffee was a little bit too good, had some toast, everything else kind of kicking back. But I knew they were pouring concrete. I thought they were going all the way to the west edge, but it looks like they're stopping short. That way they can continue to move things around and get things laid on that new slab and clear the last little bit of area and work all the way to the street and get all this concrete poured. But I thought I would stop over here and show you what concrete they've got going right now, and also the improvements on the rest of the job, give you an update on how the job's doing. This job is awesome, and I love coming out here every time, try to fit it in as much as possible. But we'll just keep going as we're going right now. That way, when I start adding more jobs and start showing you other projects and everything else that's going on, the main reason I want to show these projects and highlight what's going on out here is to show that you could do this work. These jobs are not just available for a certain special kind of knowledgeable construction worker that knows what he's doing in every aspect and has to take all kinds of classes and everything before he shows up here. These jobs are ready for you right now, and there's a lot of them out there. You could be out here making a lot of money and having a great future and learning a lot of skills. We'll watch them pour the last little bit of concrete, get a little overview of what's going on and what's coming up, and get excited about this. So let me know down in the comments how you would have handled this job, or if you do this type of work, let me know. Do you like it, or would you rather do something else? The nice thing about it today is the rain's holding out. It's supposed to rain maybe about 11:30, 12 o'clock, but the rain's holding out right now. They'll get this concrete down, they'll get it set up, they'll probably get a good finish on it, and hopefully the rain won't have much of an effect on it as it's setting up. Let me give you a rundown of what's going on. Please like and subscribe this and send this to anyone you could think of that's interested in this type of work, or just that likes to watch buildings being built. I've got a lot of other videos on my channel, some demo videos that go to a certain length that kind of give you something to watch before you go to bed at night, something relaxing, watching a house get torn down. So starting over here, we got the concrete poured all around all these walls and these columns. It's placed right now, setting up. With the temperature, it'll take it a little bit of time before they can get on it and start finishing it. And here we have the laborers, concrete finishers, waiting for the truck to arrive to pour the last little section you see there. They'll get that placed, get it screeded, float it, get it ready to set up and make a great improvement. Gives them a chance to take a quick break, have a nice cup of coffee, get ready to go back to work and hit it hard. Notice how they have the caution tape around this excavation area. I'm sure there'll be another vault that'll be placed. So that's the last area. Once they get things moved over, they'll be able to move all the materials and then work that last area. So they'll get a vault in there, they get all the electrical hooked up and get all these other utilities that are in this last section, and then we'll come and watch them pour that. There's the platform I was talking about earlier, and that's where the concrete will be starting, and that's where the parking structure will be all underneath that whole area. When they remove all of that support system and the concrete slab is at that top level, the rest of that area will be one giant void to where they could bring in that Harding parking system that I mentioned. And we'll get a few more particulars on that as we go along. So the concrete truck has arrived. Superintendent checking the tags, make sure it's the right mix. Look how easy that is. Nozzleman walking that concrete around, getting it laid out there as best as he possibly can. Just the right amount. Don't want to put too much. Why overwork your crew? And the guys can screed as the guys with the rakes behind them push material up to them or take stuff back. They're watching right behind them. The guys screeding the concrete, little void here, sprinkle a little bit in there and keep it going. Watch their system, how they work. Look at that. When I tell you it's a dance, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that synchronization there. Those are professionals. 2 steps back. Fill in the void where your boots were. Screed some more. Keep bringing that concrete slab to you. Next, the guy jumps on it with a bull float. Starts getting that surface worked. Jump to the other side of the slab, start working it towards the middle. Work your way to the exit. See a lot of guys in a small area, but just pay attention to how each one of them is moving. This is how these slabs are poured, whether they're on the ground down here or up high. Get a big crew together, everyone has their positions. Keep those guys going with the screed. Keep working that surface. So the guy that you see next to the crane bucket is a concrete inspector, and he's here to ensure that what they're placing is what is specified. What they're pouring right now is an actual walk ramp going down. Kind of difficult to see from this vantage point. Time to start washing off the boots, getting the tools cleaned up. Now we have carpenters and safety making sure that the guardrails are up. Access to the ladder going up and down on this platform is safe. And the netting is placed there so that if anything drops off a cart or tries to roll off the edge, it gets caught, not fall down off of the edge. And so this netting is very important. So I didn't mention earlier this wall that's being formed up. And you notice that they formed it up later because that way it gives them access to all the work they had to do in the back. And now that they're working towards the west and they have access through other areas, now they can place that wall, get it formed up and get it poured. And that'll be part of the new parking structure area that's finally taking shape in the back. We'll see that come about. That wall will get stripped and we'll see the outline of all this. It'll be exciting. So the pump operator will now put the residual concrete that's in the hose back into the truck and flush it out with water. Get all cleaned up, send the truck away, get it broken down, and all that's left is the weight on the concrete to set up and get the finishers on it. So I hope you enjoyed watching this update. This job's going along great. Love watching these crews out here. They're all professionals. Everyone knows their work. Everyone knows their responsibilities. They're learning every day. Doesn't matter how old you are, you still learn something every day. A new technique, new way of doing something. Someone else new comes on the job, they've done something different on another job, and they'll bring that over here. And that's kind of what's fun. There's always something new to learn. Every job is different. They're all custom builds. You never really get bored doing this kind of work. At least I never did. Anyway, like and subscribe. Just help me out here and I'll keep bringing this kind of content to you if you're interested.